You look at the matchup this week, and it looks very different when you're talking about going against the Miami Dolphins, who are coming off of their first win. So I got to get your pick here on this one. Big number, and of course you don't have Jacoby Brissett under center. Which way are you going on this one?
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried here with Hoy Daddy. Now, granted, I have a lot of faith in Chris Ballard. I have a lot of faith in Frank Reich. So I'm assuming that old Hoyer is ready to go and he's up for the challenge. Losing Jacoby last week was very difficult for our bets, you and I. Yes, Vinatieri missed a field goal with laces at him in one of the hardest stadiums to play. So I can understand how you blame Vinatieri for that if you don't know much about football. But the fact that Jacoby got hurt was a much larger thing than I could imagine. He's been playing at an all-pro rate. So now without T.Y. Hilton, without Jacoby, I believe Paris Campbell's also out. This is going to be a tough one to put up points, but Dwight Freeney's going into the Ring of Honor. A bunch of us OGs are going to be at the stadium. Normally, whenever this type of event happens at a stadium, the team blows out the opponent. The Miami Dolphins and Ryan Fitzmagic have been putting together a lot of incredibly tense moments, especially if you're Miami Dolphins management and you're expecting to stink and get the #1 draft pick. 10.5 is a lot of points. Just like last week, I thought the Colts would be favored by a lot more. It feels as if Vegas knows something I don't. If it's near 11, I'm going to assume it's going to be near 17. Hammer the Colts until we learn otherwise. Hoyer the Destroyer, Hoy Daddy, and all the OGs in the building. This should be a good one for the Indianapolis Colts.
Well, then let's just stick with your guys then, Pat. How about that? Let's talk prop bets with some of your Colts players. Let's start with Marlon Mack, shall we? 82.5 rushing yards, over or under for him?
Over. Look for a lot of Marlon Mack. Look for a lot of Nyheim Hines. Look for a lot of Eric Ebron and Jack Doyle. Yes, they'll have to spread the field out a little bit with Pascal and Kane, but today is going to be a big-time running back and tight end game for Brian Hoyer, and I'm excited to see how they get in there. Now, granted, I am telling you all these things. I know nothing about Brian Hoyer. Nothing at all. I'm just thinking after 3 touchdowns last week. He threw one very easy interception that ended up being a pick 6 for Minkah Fitzpatrick. Yeah. He was with Tom Brady, just like Jacoby was. I like Frank Reich. Let's assume there's a heavy dose of the running backs and tight ends, and I think they get the win.
Well, you talked about Pascal, so let's bring him up. Zach Pascal, his longest completion here, or longest reception, 21.5 yards.
Yeah, let's go over there. Just because he's going to be one of the biggest weapons. Look for them to get bored with the run, get bored with the tight end, little crossing routes, and then bang, pop one to Pascal, who's been incredibly impressive this season.